Hey everybody, how you doing out there? It's me, Timothy, and it's time for my NFL picks for week 11. I'm letting you know how I did back in week 10. I went 8-5-1. And where I got that one from was the Steelers and Lions tied 16-16. I tell you, man, I think some of you should agree with me on this. The NFL needs to change that overtime ruling. Big time. Look at college. Do they make those teams tie? No, they don't. They continue going into overtimes until a team wins. The NFL needs to get off their little freaking hiney and start doing that. This tie is ridiculous. It's time for the NFL to change that overtime rule. Come on, NFL, if you're watching this, please listen to us. This overtime crap needs to stop. Well, one overtime, huh? One overtime. And then a team doesn't win, it's a tie. Come on, NFL, it's time for a change. Let these teams keep playing until somebody wins. But we'll wait and see. But on to week 11. Well, if any of you play fantasy football out there, remember that guys from these two teams do not play because they got a bye week. So don't be using these guys on your fantasy football leagues. Denver and the Los Angeles Rams. Remember that. Now on to week 11. Okay, starting off Thursday night, we got the New England Patriots, 6-4. They'll be traveling to go play the 5-4 Atlanta Falcons. New England's coming off of a blowout over the Browns, while Atlanta's coming off of a whipping by Dallas. Oh boy, tell you. This one's going to be a good one. Because you don't know what Atlanta team's going to show up. Or what Patriots team's going to show up. But I'm going to go with New England to get a victory on the road and to defeat Atlanta. Next up, we got the 5-5 Indianapolis Colts. They're traveling to go play the 6-3 Buffalo Bills. Both Indianapolis and Buffalo are coming off of wins this past weekend. This might be the game of the week. Yeah, this is Josh Allen and Watts. Oh my God, this is going to be a good one. But I'm going to go with Josh Allen and the Bills to win at home over the Colts. Next up, we got the 6-3 Baltimore Ravens traveling to go play the 3-6 Chicago Bears. Baltimore's coming off of a loss to Miami, while the Bears had a bye week to get prepared for the Ravens. I know Baltimore's struggling. And the Bears almost beat Pittsburgh. This is going to be a good one between Lamar Jackson and Fields. But I'm going to go with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens to get a victory on the road and defeat the Bears. Next up, we got my Detroit Lions, 0-8-1. They're traveling to go play the 5-5 Cleveland Browns, who got their butts kicked by New England. Well, poor Cleveland struggling. And don't know if Baker Mayfield's going to be playing and stuff, but I guess whoever they're going to get in there, they're going to beat my Lions, so I'm going to go with Cleveland to get a victory over my Lions. Next up, we got the 1-8 Houston Texans, and they're traveling to go play the 8-2 Tennessee Titans. This just ain't going to be an easy one for the Texans. So I'm going to go with Tennessee to win at home. Next up, we got Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. They're traveling to go play the Minnesota Vikings and Kirk Cousins. Green Bay's record's 8-2. And Minnesota's 4-5. And this ain't going to be an easy task for Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. So I'm going to go with Green Bay to get a victory on the road over the Vikes. Next up, we got the 3-7 Miami Dolphins. They're traveling to go play the 2-7 New York Jets. Then the Jets are coming off of a blowout to Buffalo. Well, Miami got by Baltimore. This one's going to be a hard one because you don't know what real team's going to show up for the Jets. But I'm going to go with Tua and the Dolphins to get a victory on the road over the Jets. Next up, we got the 5-4 New Orleans Saints, who lost to Tennessee. And they'll be traveling to go play the 4-6 Philadelphia Eagles, who got a win over Denver. I know New Orleans is struggling as well. And this is a big game for Philadelphia. If they don't win, their playoff hopes are history. Well, you see that dwindling, so I'm going to go with Philadelphia to get a win at home over the Saints. Next up, we got the 3-6 Washington football team, traveling to go play the 5-5 Carolina Panthers. Washington's coming off of a surprising win over Tampa Bay. And Carolina's coming off of a win over Arizona. This is going to be a hard one to pick as well, but I'm going to go with the Panthers to get a win at home and defeat the Washington football team. And the return of their old head coach as well. Next up, we got the 4-5 San Francisco 49ers, who won last night on Monday Night Football. They're traveling to go play the 2-7 Jacksonville, who's coming off of a loss to Indianapolis. This ain't going to be an easy one for Jacksonville whatsoever. So I'm going to go with the 49ers to get a win on the road and defeat Jacksonville. Next up, we got the 5-4 Cincinnati Bengals, who had a bye week. They're traveling to go play the 5-3 Las Vegas Raiders, who lost to the Chiefs. Well, now this one was a hard one to pick. Cincinnati. Now, I know they had a bye week to get prepared for the Raiders, but I'm going to go with the Raiders to pull an upset and defeat the Bengals. Next up, we got the 7-2 Dallas Cowboys traveling to go play the 6-4 Kansas City Chiefs. Dallas is coming off of a blowout to Atlanta, while Kansas City got by the Raiders. This one was a hard one to pick as well. But I'm going to go with Dallas. Dallas has been playing pretty good, so I'm going to go with the Cowboys to get a win on the road and to defeat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Next up, we got the 8-2 Arizona Cardinals. They're traveling to go play the 6-3 Seattle Seahawks. Arizona's coming off of a loss to Carolina, and Seattle's coming off of a loss to Green Bay. This one's going to be a hard one to pick as well, but I'm going to go with the Cardinals to get a victory on the road and to defeat the Seahawks. Because this is a big game for the Seahawks. You know, if they don't win, their playoff hopes is history. And I'm sure it's been history, but this one's going to really put a dampen on their chances. Next up, we got a Sunday night game. We got the 5-3-1 Pittsburgh Steelers traveling to go play the 4-5 Los Angeles Chargers. The Steelers are coming off of a tie with my Lions, and the Chargers are coming off of a loss to Minnesota. And I noticed the Steelers, man, they're struggling as well. So, in this one, I'm going to go with the Chargers to pull an upset and to defeat the Steelers. And to end out week number 11 of the NFL, we got the New York Giants, 3-6, traveling to go play the 6-3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the Giants, I believe they had a bye. Yeah, they had a bye week. They did not play to get prepared for the Buccaneers. And the Buccaneers are coming off of a loss to Washington. But I don't see the Buccaneers going back-to-back losing. So in this one, I'm going to go with Tampa Bay to get a victory at home and to defeat the Giants. Now, if you're new and came along this video, hit that red subscribe button down below and subscribe to my channel. And check out my other videos. I do these picks during the football season. So, if you're a die-hard football fan, please subscribe here. But until next time, everybody, y'all take it easy out there and have a good one. And let me know who your picks are as well. I'd like to know who you're going to be rooting for. But until next time, I am Timothy, and this video is over. Have a good one, and enjoy these games.